welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the anime film My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. Now this is another film based on the actual manga My Hero Academia. Now I actually did get to see like the previous film and I thought it was pretty good, but after seeing like this new version which is like a sequel, and I'm hearing that they might not consider it like canon as far as like the manga storyline go, or they might change it or something like that. But I'm not too big, or I don't really know that story too well. But it was pretty entertaining, I really did enjoy it, It's basically about like the group of heroes, I want to touch on their names, but it's kind of hard for me to pronounce their names, So I'm just going to say it's about like a group of heroes, or you can say the certain heroes. I guess like the main heroes of the actual like manga itself, My Hero Academia, and they have to take out this new group of villains known as the League of Villains. And I think they are led by like the main villain known as Nine. I think that's what they call him, Nine. And he has like special powers. He's like very powerful and so on. And I don't want to get into it too much because it kind of spoiled the film itself, like overall. But the film was pretty entertaining, And I think the main character, I think this is how you pronounce his name, Maradoria. I think that's how you pronounce it, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Maradoria, and then you have Bukugo. That's the one with the actual like grenade like launchers on his hands. He's awesome too as well, So yeah, the film, it just deals with them being like sent to this island where they actually have to look after the island, because I think like the main heroes or something like that, this particular island is gone. So they actually have to look after the heroes, because like All Might too himself, I know he's like the big like superhero of the film, of the series too. He's supposedly retired, so you don't really get to see him in the film that much now, like in his major form. But the thing about like this new villain of the film, like this, well, I don't know if he's new, but this villain of the film, he's actually after each hero's like quirk. All these like young heroes, he's after all their quirks, because like in this film, we're living in a world where like most of, I think it says 80% of the Earth population, or the population of this world, I forget if it's Earth or not, they all have superpowers, which they call quirks. So this villain known as Nine, I think that's what his name was, he's actually trying to pursue all the different quirks. He's actually after taking each person's quirks, So he's actually at one point trying to pursue like these two like kids, I think like brother and sister, I think. And of course Mayadora and like Bakugo, I think that's how you pronounce it. They actually have to team up with the other heroes, and try to stop them too as well. So they don't even have All Might around to help them as well, But the film was pretty good, I like the animation, like the look of it was awesome. Even like the action and stuff was pretty good, It really feels like Dragon Ball too, to a certain extent, because they have these long, drawn out like battles, like fights, So it feels very similar to those, But overall, I thought it was a pretty entertaining film. I was surprised, I actually thought it was better than the previous My Hero Academia. I thought it was actually better than that previous film in the series, So yeah, I definitely recommend it, I guess, for like fans of the series, and so on. I don't want to get into it too much because it's kind of ruined, but I thought the villains were pretty cool too. Like it's like, I think it's about three or four of them, because I know they had caught one of them, so it turns out it was like a three, like on the three. You got like Nine. He looks like Nightwing too. He has like these like two like stick looking things on his back, He has like this like kind of mask that's kind of bluish and so on. He kind of resembles Nightwing, and they even call him Nine, if I can remember correctly. And he also has like this like wolf like coyote type of villain with him too as well, And there's also this lady with like this like reddish hair that can shoot out these like projectile things. And there was also this other guy with his like white hair and stuff like and everything. I ain't gonna get into it too much because it'll ruin it, But the villains I thought looked awesome too as well. But overall, I'm giving My Hero Academia Heroes Rising, I'm giving this a B minus. I kind of want to give it a solid B, But I'm just giving it a B minus because I felt like it was kind of dragging at times. I felt like some of the fights were just carrying on too long, But it was still like a fun and awesome film. I really did enjoy it, So I'm giving this a B minus. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.